Privileged today for Turf Business TV. We're joined by Eden Park Turf Manager Blair Christiansen down there in New Zealand. And from a hotel in Wales, we're joined by Jason Booth, who heads up the OG Turf Care Programme and is also a member of their board. Guys, thank you for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For a Kiwi, there can't be too much better than being the guy that looked after the venue for a Rugby World Cup, a Cricket World Cup, and now you've got the Lions coming. I mean, are you doing anything different to prepare for that challenge?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. And in terms of what we're doing differently, we've probably done it early, so in terms of we've intensified some of our renovation programs in sort of advance of this upcoming winter, knowing it's a pretty public sort of place for us for a couple of months. We've got 2 test matches against the Lions. We've got Super Rugby team playing the Lions. We've got actually a warm-up double-header test match with Wales playing Tonga and the All Blacks playing Samoa as well, mixed in amongst that, just so the All Blacks have a bit of a run before we hit the Lions. So a lot of the things that we did differently, we've done 3, 4, 5 months ago. And so in terms of what we're doing pitch-wise now, it's sort of a traditional prep for, say, an international match. But, some of that different stuff is just intensifying the frequency of our renovation programs during the sort of spring and early autumn.
Just interested in, obviously, playing rugby union, the construction of what you've got at the pitch at Eden Park, and also just to touch on as well, the different type of construction that you have for the drop-in pitches as well, soils, grass types, cultivars. It'd be interesting for, again, the guys in the UK.
Yeah, so our profile is a MOTS reinforced profile. It encompasses synthetic fibres within it, all below the surface, so rather than above the surface. So a little bit different to the Deso Grassmaster, but it still provides the same sort of added stability, I guess. We put that in 2003 when we constructed the profile. It's a USGA spec full 300mm sand profile with a 75mm gravel raft sitting on a geotextile cloth to sort of encapsulate the whole profile. So any water that goes in then moves through the profile and out through the drainage system rather than relying on sort of preferential flow or anything like that through different sort of sub-grade conditions. It's perennial ryegrass, 3 different cultivars, so that at any point in time of the year we've sort of got something actively growing. Some of them are winter active and some of them are more summer active and disease tolerant and drought tolerant. And our portable pitches are a full clay profile for that use, and they're about 72% clay. And they are 150 mils deep, sitting on a 50 mil scoria or a volcanic rock subgrade. And when we don't have the cricket pitches in, we have what we call a sand tray, which is a blank tray, which is exactly the same profile as the rest of the field. So hopefully come the Lions, you won't even see the sand tray out there.
The heightened awareness of the test matches coming up, does that put you personally and your team under more scrutiny and under more pressure?
Yeah, it probably shouldn't, but it does, in terms of, we've done dozens and dozens of All Black test matches before, but you're always sort of on edge and, aware of, things that, just the lead-in weather and, it's quite an intense period of traffic, in the middle of our winter. So, you're always on edge. You never know exactly how the lead-in's going to go. And, we're always adaptable to be able to change sort of procedures immediately prior to them. And that's quite a good thing to be, a place to be in. But you're always on edge. You're confident, but you're never 100% confident. And, you watch with a lot of anticipation.